I don't know about you, but these old South Park games are really polarizing. Sometimes they can be enjoyable, but most of the time it's pure agony. Out of the 3 games, I still feel like Chef's Love Shack is the least offending one. Sure, it's nothing great, but at least it's playable and simple fun. Here, however, this game is just a joke of a bad Mario Kart clone.
You're gonna be a trash can when I'm
South Park Rally for the Sega Dreamcast isn't any better than the PlayStation 1 version, just some less fugly looking graphics and slightly better performance. Yet that's really it. In terms of differences, all the tracks, characters, modes, and whatnot are still here, in this nightmarish form that will make you abuse caffeine pills as to not go back into the nightmare realm where this game was conceived. Even Freddy Krueger is knocking back these pills with you, saying, "I don't want to go back there, bitch. That shit freaks even me the fuck out."
It's bad.
Oh well, let's just get this review over with. If you're playing any version of South Park Rally that isn't the Nintendo 64 one, you have every single character. Meanwhile, 64 is missing several. Then again, I don't think anyone is really missing out on Vampire Kyle and Sheila, the biggest, fattest mega biatch in the world.
sweet.
The list of characters goes like this. At first, you only have Randy Jr., the stupid Jew, Cartman, Kenny, who is the best one of them all, the stupid female Kyle marries Sue, that is Wendy, who needs to be killed off permanently from the show, Chef, Officer Bar Brady, who deserves to come back, and Uncle Jimbo, another beloved character that deserves to come back.
My God, it's coming right for us!
Unlockable characters include Bebe, who's cool, Big Gay Al, I hope he's doing super well, Damien, Def, Cartman Cop, Mr. Garrison, Grandpa Marsh, Jesus, Mr. Mackey, Starvin' Marvin, Dr. Mephisto, Ned, Pip, who deserves to come back, Satan, Shelly, who needs to be killed off along for mother and father, Scuzzlebutt, Tweak, Ike, who's the only cool Broflovski because he's not a real Jew, Sheila, oh god, do I have many things to say about her, but I won't due to YouTube guidelines.
Basta! Basta!
Terrence and Phillip being the only dual cart, Leanne, who's on the front cover of Crackcore magazine, the visitor alien, ooh, Football Kenny, Hip Hop Cartman,
I was just down in the SPC kicking it with some G's on the west side.
Raggedy Andy Randy Jr., Vampire Stupid Jew, as if you couldn't suck anymore, and finally, William Wallace Chef.
But they can never take our freedom!
Wait, where the fuck is Butters?
Wait for your life, you little fuckers! The man is coming!
You have a small selection of tracks to play with on every single mode, which is a nice touch, but then again, given how some of these are designed, it's not exactly a good thing. Anyways, you have City, Farm, Big Gay Alf,
Now it's my time.
Sewer, hashtag Free Civvy, Forest,
Look out!
Mountain, Volcano, Carney, which is exclusive to the Dreamcast version apparently, and it's not good.
Present for you!
And Gridiron, which I couldn't unlock the last one, even with cheats. I think it's exclusive to a certain mode, let alone multiplayer. If so, fuck that. The game controls poorly no matter which character you select, unlike in Mario Kart where each character has their own pros and cons with speed and drift, for example. Here, everyone is just the same piss poor controlling kart.
You're gonna be a trash can when I'm done with you.
Things get really bad too if you play certain characters due to their designs causing them to tip over more easily, like Grandpa Marsh.
Come back here!
I know you told your friend you're not okay.
There's not much you can do but deal with bad turning and drifting, which doesn't help with these poorly designed tracks that feature too many obstacles and sharp turns. Not to mention you can get stuck in between objects like furniture in Big Gael's place. So not super. Your standard racing mode is called Rally. In it, you must run through each checkpoint in order, making laps around the track. The problems start with how the checkpoints are tiny squares, surrounded by large open areas, meaning you can easily miss them. This is already bad game design, with these awful controls making it even harder on top of everyone chucking items left and right, mostly targeting you, as they rubber band and speed ahead of you in every race. It's quite hard to even win a single race because of all of this. The AI isn't that punishing, however, in the Sega Dreamcast port. I find it's worse on the PC, as the AI just reaches Mach 5 in a few milliseconds, making it impossible for you to even stand a chance. Here, they just love to toss items more so than on the PlayStation or PC. So yeah, I guess we should cover the items real quick and move on to the other modes, though I won't talk about all of them since most of these 22 items are just reskins. They chose quantity over quality. So basically, you got dodge bells that throw multiple in one direction in front of the user, knocking any cart out of the way. You got stink bombs that have an area effect that can hit multiple carts, causing them to lose control. You got Sparky, the gay dog, which we never really saw again in the show afterwards, that causes your cart to stop working for a brief amount of time, as the dog has a good time with it. Terrence appears as an item that's basically the mushroom booster item from Mario Kart except with farts cause South Park. Frida from the one episode where the boys get revenge on their parents for getting them infected with chickenpox is another item that seeks out nearby carts to infect them with herpes. This is permanent for the entire race, from what I could tell. Yes, it's also very gross. Don't be a douchebag like Brian Griffin, and don't use this item on other players. The anal probe is also here, which causes you to stop and dance. It's not the same tune for copyright reasons probably, but you still have the face and dance. Now imagine these and more being thrown around like a school cafeteria food fight. This will cost you the entire race, and much like older Mario Kart games, this is punishing because you need first place to win each race, otherwise you have to start all over again. On top of the item chaos, like it's Mario Kart Wii, except not as fun, the bad controls leading to bad turns, and falling off cliffs, costing you progress. You also have to deal with the horrors of obstacles like Mario Kart itself. There's obstacles in every track. Difference in Mario Kart, they're well designed. In South Park Rally, however, they are not. Yeah, at the end of the day, rally mode isn't that much fun, and I think Mr. Garrison can summarize how I feel about the AI in this game with one sentence.
Ow, cut that out, you little bastard!
Confusingly, there's two rally modes. Rally 1, which is your traditional race, and Rally 2, where you have to find a trophy and race through each checkpoint to earn points and win the match. This mode sucks, and the map especially sucks. It's volcano based on the volcano from the movie. I never could get anywhere in this mode because of how the AI will just speed ahead, plus all these sharp turns, cliffs, and obstacles lead to frustration galore. I honestly just hate this mode. Cow Days has you locating the antidote for mad cow disease. As you hold onto it, your infection declines to 0%. Only one can hold onto it at a time, and if you get hit, the other kart racers can take it for themselves. Whoever reaches 0% first is the winner. So yeah, you just drive around and avoid other players. It's kind of boring because of that. Plus, sometimes when you hit the AI, they don't drop the antidote, which is total bullshit. Valentine's Day has you locating a bow to shoot everyone else. Whoever shoots all the other players first wins. If you get hit by an item or cart, the bow is dropped and people have to scatter to find it again. Though, once you're hit, it's not game over. You just get checked off that opponent's checklist of targets. It's an okay mode, and I like the tension here more so than Cow Days, since you're being actively hunted and need to avoid whoever has the bow. Easter egg hunt is probably the easiest game mode in South Park Rally. You just drive around trying to collect 20 eggs and that's it. You can't have eggs stolen from you or your opponents, so there's no real tension. If you want a more relaxing mode, this is it. Every time an egg is collected, new ones spawn around the track. They move around too, so it's not easy to just drive and catch them. They can slide around off cliffs and of course despawn. So you have to be a bit quick and careful. I love Halloween, but this mode isn't that fun. You just race around collecting candy. You can only hold up to 4 pieces at a time. Once you get, some other players will attempt to steal yours. Once again, hitting opponents with items sometimes doesn't make them drop their candy, but you will always drop yours, even if they hit you. But they never do in turn. A chaotic mode as everyone scatters for candy within the time limit. Whoever has the most in the end is the winner. This track is also the exclusive Carney one, which isn't that good.
Go back here!
With the AI cheating the entire time, I was frustrated playing this mode, especially because I chose Grandpa Marsh, who has one of the worst designs because of the game physics. He easily tips over all the time, and I just want to tear my hair out. In the end, I felt like him. I wanted Billy to send me off.
Show some respect!
New Year's Eve is an easy mode. You just have to hold on to Satan's key for a set time and it's over. With the sewers map, that makes things all the more simple. This track isn't pretty, sure, but the design makes it easy to boost around and avoid other players with its long, straightforward tunnels. Everyone has a timer set for 2 minutes. You need to reach 0 while holding the key first to win. Again, this mode was a piece of cake. Kinda felt like it was a waste of time because of that. Weird.
Mommy Toto.
Spring cleaning is a dumb, boring mode where you need to collect dirty underwear. Gotta go work all day. Then, you need to race through each checkpoint in order of 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the process of washing clothes. That's the entire mode. A kart racing, laundry themed mode. It fucking sucks, it sucking fucks, and I don't like it.
Breathe deep out, you'll be fine.
Much like Easter egg hunt, Thanksgiving has you racing around collecting something. This time being turkeys. Once you collect 20, you need to ring the bell and win. The mode is okay, and much like Easter egg hunt, it's very easy. Though this track had more chaos in it with cows and players throwing items in these large open areas.
I got something for your head. This will have me win.
Howdy ho! I don't exactly have any Christmas spirit left in me. Yep, it's Christmas time, folks, so let's go find the big Christmas present and take it over each checkpoint in order. Whoever reaches the 4th checkpoint with the present wins. Again, this is yet another easy mode, especially because I'm not playing the garbage volcano map. Though the chaos of items flying everywhere led to more fun than I thought.
Let's celebrate by looking for treasure.
Independence Day wasn't a good movie. Also, this mode isn't good as well.
Again, it's like poetry, so that they rhyme.
You just race like a normal race. Why is this a whole separate mode? It's literally the same exact thing as Rally.
Ow, cut that out, you little bastards!
You just race over the 4 checkpoints in numerical order of 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's nothing special about this mode. What a waste of time. That's part of the problem with this game. They're trying to give you the illusion of value by reskinning items and modes. They should have put more effort into just adding additional characters. I'm still steamed Butters isn't an option.
We will make them pay, Mr. Hand. Oh yes, we will.
Read a book has you collecting chickens and going to the designated checkpoint to turn them in. You can carry up to 4 and must rescue 10 total to win. Just like Halloween, players can steal each other's collection. It's nothing great, and I tried giving the Carney map another chance to see if it could have been more enjoyable in other modes, but much like all the tracks, it's just badly designed because all tracks must work with all game modes. That's not a good design choice. Pink Lemonade is a bit confusing at first, so I'll simplify the instructions. Race through whatever checkpoint the game tells you to. The first person who does scores a point. Whoever drives through 4 checkpoints first wins. It's random and chaotic.
Another down.
Comprehend? Though I did cheese it and win in the end by staying put, waiting for the designated checkpoint to be near me. The last mode is Memorial Day. Here you need to get the ultra sophisticated laser device. Yeah, try saying that 10 times fast. And race over each checkpoint in order, so you can win the match. It's boring and I easily won. $10. As for the other section, we usually just talk about some minor things like music, audio quality, bugs, and other nonsense. Of course, that means we need to mention the god-awful audio quality, which is ironic coming from my channel. It's not that good, and with the high degrees of volume, it leads to migraines. Like when the mayor gives you instructions for the mode, it's rather quiet.
Citizens of South Park, welcome to Rally. In case you're new to Rally Days, I'll also be explaining.
Then after that, she does the countdown, which is loud as fuck. Warning headphone users.
3, 2, 1, go!
I can't really put into words how it makes me feel, so I'll just use a South Park clip that does it better for me. I already went over the controls, graphics, tracks, and characters, so I'm not sure what else to talk about. I mean, this video is already quite long. I don't like making reviews this huge because they tend to do poorly, as people these days have a shorter attention span and prefer shorter content.
It's funny because it's true.
At the end of the day, I just don't want to review any more South Park games. I'm so burnt and fatigued on these games. This version of South Park Rally isn't much better than the PlayStation 1 version either. Sure, it looks sharper and performs better, yet that's about it. It's still the same exact game. A game that's mediocre, yet I'd say it's worth playing for the laughs. Hey, if you want a bad Mario Kart clone to play, this is one of the best choices in that regards. Though it's still more enjoyable than some other bad Mario Kart clones I've played yet on this channel, so let that horrifying thought creep into your mind, like Chicken Lover does into a coop full of hens.
Chicken Lover.
I do recommend it, but I'd also recommend you get an eel and use it as an anal dildo. Play this game. Go ahead. Trust me, bro. Crush some puss with a consent form. I just feel like shit after playing these South Park games over the course of 6 months trying to find anything good to be said about them.
Well, I can't say you didn't deserve that.
Fuck you!
It's just a mediocre Mario Kart clone with nothing special going for it. The audio is bad, but at least they got the voice files, let alone actors, for their respective characters. Also, the humor is on par with South Park at the time. Yet, that's not enough to salvage a mediocre game with terrible everything else. Anyways, that's it for this video. See you all later.
Goodbye.
Woo!